Alright, I'm here to do another how to play God video. We're gonna do Tiamat, because I actually got her to 2000, which means she's actually got rank 20 now. So I got a star in her, that's what that means. And I have every skin for her, because, you know, that's how you do it when it's your favorite god in the game. I've liked her since she came out. Got extraterrestrial just for this god to like. But here's the stats. You want to look at stats. She doesn't have a good attack speed, I know that. Attack speed's kind of ass. But oh, so here's the new and improved build for Tiamat. This is the build you're gonna build when you play mid lane. You're gonna get this first. Then you're gonna buy like double ward and fucking multi-pots. And then you're gonna get like Chronos pendant into your rod because you need that early game damage. She has no early game anything really, but as soon as you get Chronos or after you get your rod of Tiamat, you'll start picking up. Because when you reach about early mid game, so that's good. Then you get your soul gem for more cooldown, that burst damage. You can build spear before soul gem. I prefer soul gem for the extra burst damage after you cast that fourth ability. Spear of Deso is cool because 10% cooldown, you get more cooldown off of frags, and Soul Reaver for the shredding of the tanks. Of course, if you're gonna play her support, the best way of doing it that I've seen is Compassion build with Gauntlet, Breast, Plate of Valor, Shoguns, Spear of the Magus, Mantle Discord. This is probably like the easiest way of playing her. Because the whole idea is that you spam newts to take lanes. You can't take Phoenixes with them, but you can take like all tier 2s. And even Titan, so yeah. So that one works. I can show like the ability combos and all that shit too, I guess. Let's go over the abilities again. I haven't played this guy in a while. They did change her a little bit. So they changed this. She has a large heal, small heal. She gets hardened scales. And oh, that must have changed. It used to be only minions that would heal her. Apparently ally and enemy does also heal her. But she gains up to 5 hardened scales of mitigation when she's in her ground form. She only gets 30% mitigation plus 5% of magical power from items, up to 30%. I think the way it works now is you have to have 6 items that give magical power to get the 30% or something like that. Yeah, no, yeah, okay, 5% of magical power from items. So yeah, it takes the magical power from items you have up to 30. No, it just gets 6 items pretty much. That's just the way it is. That give you power, and you get the max mitigations for mid. Then you got this. There's the storm that does a knockup at the end. There's the beast that stuns and chases. And you got your 2 newts. Serpents, what they're called, newts. That's what everybody calls them. Ground dive, that's just your stance change. This is her X ability. It's easier to show these than an actual thing, so I will be doing that. This shoots up to like 10 to 14 projectiles or some shit like that, and it only loses damage off of 2 hits, and then it stays the same, so it's actually pretty consistent damage. But I think I'm going to show off how to play the god to make a video longer, because that's how you do it. Where is jungle practice? Now if you look, I have a star now. That's pretty nice. I like actually seeing that because it's a god I thoroughly enjoy, is Tiamat. I think the only god in this game that I really enjoy right now is probably, like, don't get me wrong, I enjoy all the gods I play. It's just like the 2 that I love the most are probably Tiamat and Tyr, because Tyr just was fun. Whether I was solo or whether I was support or whether I was jungle. And then Tiamat was fun too because I just played. I just like their kits a lot too. Stance change gods are probably my favorite, to be honest. But you're gonna build gem focus. That's the way it is. You get this, this, this. I'm just gonna show everything off as I normally would. I buy these so that way I can't like, so that way it doesn't tell me anything anyways. Alright, let's just click item stacks. Yeah, the only stack item I run is the soul gem. As you can see, my power is like pretty high. Quite a bit of damage.
Two gumdrops have melted.
Yeah, of course you can see how I played the god. Let's go get something a little bit tankier right now. Let me go heal first, and then I'll show off the more tankier side. Alright, here's the more tankier side type of things. Usually you end up spawning newts and like gas and shit, so that way your newts, when they die, you actually get healed. Like they fight and shit. Let's do the support now. Because Soul Reavers gives you that extra damage against those types of gods, like I just... Alright, let's see. This is pretty much the buy order as well, by the way. Unless you're versing like more magical, then you can of course get your Shoguns first over Breastplate, but, you know, vice versa, all that shit. I'm gonna show this against Neath, because it's just easier that way. Now in this, when you play this one, you're mainly gonna be in your ground stance. You can absorb these newts, get your extra shit, pop. Ground ult. Decent attack because of that fucking Shogun's. Yeah. You don't have a lot of power, but you have to have the mitigations. I won't show off how many mitigations we get. Oh, there's a way I can show it. Yeah, whatever. You get the idea of that one. It's just, you know, rip abilities. Use your ground stance to engage, use that to get out, so that way you can, like, have them change target to, like, the soul in or something over and over again. But I think I want to show off. That's gonna get annoying, ain't it? Annoying ass fucking newts, hang on. Alright. Now, if I really want to show off something different, I'm going to show off the Joust build I came up with. It's a bit wonky because I think the idea is I run... You can run this if they have more magical damage than Joust, but I think this was better. Of course, you're going to run with this Joust and you're building Hybridy. You're going to build that. I think I still build these two. I'll have to double check.
Such primitive technology.
Actually, I think, yeah, Shoguns. I think I won before I could even get the builds off, to be honest, but... Actually, hang on, no. Hang on one second. I think we still get this. I think... Actually, we built Tyrannical. Pretty sure I built Soul Gem. It's hard to remember what I built exactly. So I built a hybrid. Gives me magical defense and power. There's something like that I built. Yeah, Void Stone. I think I built it more like this though. I think I built cooldown. And then I built defense. I think it was Genji. It might have been Shoguns actually. And then I went into
for a tool on this backwards rock.
Tyrannical and I don't remember the exact order I built it all in. I think I built it similarly to this. Actually, I don't know if I built Gauntlet. Yeah, maybe I didn't build Gauntlet. Maybe I built like a Mantle. Yeah, let me redo the build. Hang on. So I think I did Breastplate into Shoguns, but just like this, and then I went Tyrannical into Void. It takes me a bit to get the builds off because I gotta remember exactly what I built and all that. And then I built, as you can see, these are all hybrid items, if anything. And then you build, shit, Mantle. This Mantle gives you the last percentage cooldown.
For a tool on this backwards rock.
Now on max mitigations, I currently have 1250. Damage output's not that bad.
You're unstoppable. Let me buy you a soda.
Of course, you'd spawn newts and shit like that. Like, here's how it would go. You'd be pushing up the lane, you'd summon your newts, then you'd engage with your square, like so. Rip them a new one, you pop this, and then you just dive in with your circle.
I thought I
Continue
had
from
to
there.
wrap them into a
This is basically what the
chocolate
Joust build looks like. This is probably how you build solo laner, to be honest. Gives you the anti-heal, gives you the, let's see, anti-heal, defense, more defense from like everything. You're just a tankier. I know you have more like mitigations in general with this guy, especially when you build like this, than your normal one, but the normal one is still better because you have compassion, and compassion is just way too good in comparison for conquest compared to Joust.